Are you having a good hair day today? Is it a good hair day for you? If not, Kamasaga will make your every day a good hair day. Because everything starts from here and goes all the way down. So I'll be sharing some of my basic hair care routines today. So tip number 1. How often should you wash your hair? So that's very subjective. It depends on your hair type, it depends on your scalp, how often does your scalp get oily. So there's no definite answer to it. Once a week, twice a week, once in 2 weeks, every day, every alternate day. It depends on your hair. So I would say my hair would come in the range of normal to a little dry, and sometimes I also have to oil my hair, so I do that once a month, like before washing your hair, like 3 to 4 hours prior to hair wash. But that is subjective. If your scalp is producing natural oil, then that's a good sign. And it gets very oily, that's a sign that you should wash. And I'd recommend you should not leave oil overnight, because that's just too much. Your hair must be able to produce natural oils. So if you are applying oil to your hair 3 to 4 hours prior, that's completely okay, and that's just for the scalp. It does not help your hair grow. Yes, that is what it is. Tip number 2. How should you wash your hair? How much shampoo you should be using? 2 dime size is perfectly fine for all hair types, no matter how long your hair is, because you should just be washing your scalp. So what's the right temperature to wash your hair? You should be using warm water to cleanse your hair, and when you're done, you pour cold water. So all your scalp pores which are open and are cleansed with the help of warm water, those are now closed with the help of cold water. Yes, that's the sciencey stuff that happens. So suds is just a sign how concentrated your shampoo is. So if your shampoo produces a lot of suds, that does not define that your shampoo is a good shampoo or a bad shampoo. Suds is just a sign, so it has nothing to do with the quality of the shampoo. If your shampoo produces a lot of lather, then that does not make your shampoo a good shampoo. You should be using conditioners after shampoo, because shampoo does damage your hair to an extent. Your shampoo produces a lot of lather, it has a lot of detergent compound added to it, which obviously damages your hair. So I would recommend using a conditioner, and if you're having a hair mask, then that's just so good for your hair. Do not leave the shampoo in your hair for a very long time. Shampoo is just to clean your hair, it's just like a soap, but you will have to leave the conditioner for some time. 1 to 2 minutes, it's okay for your conditioner. It depends on the type of conditioner you're using. And you just need to apply shampoo on your scalp. You need not apply shampoo on your hair tips. Like I have seen people, going crazy and all like that. You need not do that. You should wash your scalp. Reach your roots like this, and go in circular motions and just go ahead and wash it. Do not leave any areas of your scalp. Wash the back of your hair, and your shampoo will eventually go all the way down, and your hair will be completely clean. And your hair will be clean. Like some people say they have long hair and they need a lot of shampoo and they go crazy. Instead, you can invest in a good shampoo with low sulfate. All of the shampoos has sulfate. So tip number 3 is how you dry your hair. You must be thinking, why is this guy telling us how to dry our hair? I mean, it's obvious, but yeah, you just take the towel and just dry your hair, you know? You just have to take the water out, that's it. That's not how you dry it. So you must be very gentle to your hair. You just take a towel, for example, if you take a towel, and you do not touch the scalp with the towel. You do not rub the towel like that. You should never do that. You can just go like that and just dry your hair this way. So people with short hair just go like that. You see? This is how you should be gentle to your hair. This is the way to do it. You see, you go that. I've seen people doing this and all this. Your hair is very fragile and you should be gentle to your hair. So you just gotta take care of your hair. And do not comb your hair when your hair is wet. It damages your hair. So you just gotta wait till your hair is completely dry, and that's when you should comb your hair. And do not tie your hair when your hair is wet and warmed up and very delicate and stretchable, not in a good way. So you see, in some people's case, the hairline ends up showing at a very early age, and that is majorly because of they tie their hair at at a stage when your hair is wet. Some people leave their towel on until their head after washing, but that is just not the way to do it. You should not tie your hair. Just let your hair loose and they will dry up by themselves. Use a towel the way I showed you at max, and if you have to go out, blow dry your hair and set your blow dryer to a not very high temperatures, because that too damages your hair. Next tip is your combing habits. How often do you comb your hair? Should you comb your hair or not comb your hair? What type of comb should you use? Okay, so I basically rarely use combs. Like after drying my hair, I use combs if I have to go out, because my hair is kind of straight, but that totally depends on your hair type. If your hair is curly and you want them untangled, combing is good. But how you comb, that makes all the difference. So while combing, you need to make sure that you do not touch the scalp. Like I've seen people, scratching their scalp with a comb and just don't be harsh to your scalp. Your scalp is very important. If your scalp is healthy, your hair will eventually be healthy. So please don't be harsh to your scalp. The purpose of a comb is to untangle your hair. So you just comb your hair by not touching your scalp. So just untangle your hair and you have like a severe knot. You do not do that. So you just take the section of your hair, hold it from here and then untangle. That's the way to go about it. The kind of comb you should be using. What material should you be using? Most of the people use the plastic brushes or the combs, usual ones. All the combs have different purposes, but I will tell you something about the materials. So wooden combs are the best for your hair. They are cheap. You can definitely switch to wooden combs. So wooden combs are better than any plastic ones or a hairbrush, which is all plastic, and plastic is not so good for the environment too. So wooden combs are natural and they be gentle to your hair, and even if you scratch a little bit with the wooden comb on your scalp, then that's okay. And the most important tip number 5:
hair fall.
If you're having hair fall at a very early age or at any point in life for that matter, then that's just normal. But if you see a drastic change in the rate your hair is falling, then that becomes an issue. There must be something wrong with your scalp. Either you're not washing your hair properly, or you have germ buildup, you have fungus, dandruff. Dandruff is a form of fungus. Your scalp gets flaky very often, or it could be pH imbalance. So yeah, there could be multiple reasons for hair fall. So if you come across any of these, you can go, and if you do not want to go to the doctor, or so if I come across any of these, I prefer going to my kitchen, because I believe, in India, you have everything you require for your hair is in the kitchen. This was all about this week's video. I hope you guys like it. You can always DM me. Yes. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I would be very happy. Goodbye. I love you.